I kept hearing the doves cry, like where the doves cry. I kept hearing that when I was doing this. But it says that Libra needs a lot of alone time in order to recharge their social battery. They're very social and very socially anxious. They're gentle and empathetic. They're high maintenance, attentive and great listeners, clever and resourceful. Their mood is easily affected by their environment. All right, so it looks like this may be having something to do with the office for you specifically, Libra. I know there was a reading. I'm getting a heavy energy, like of a reading about a reader or someone who's been using like their work stuff to access private information. Um, but we'll see. Let's see what comes out in this laundry basket. Let me get these up, put them back in, and get to pulling some cards on the Libra. Let me make sure my live is live because this last one just told me it was, but it was not. I was not live. All right, let's see. What is up with this? That's wild. I don't understand why I can't find my live, Libra. What is going on here? This is so very odd. It's not even showing that I'm live right now. Okay, here we go. All right. That's so weird. Okay, so Libra, when the doves cry is the energy that I was hearing. All right, let's see what's going on here. I feel like somebody doesn't want people to know about this. This could be you. I don't know. But whatever's happening, let's just pull some laundry and see what's going on here. I'm getting a heavy energy though. This has to do with a reader, tarot card reader. Not me, but a tarot card reader. There's tons of them, just so you guys know. And something to do with that work. Okay. A few more. I was told that there was something like, I don't know. I made a card on it, so if it comes out, you know. All right, that's more than enough, I feel like. Ooh, people are going to kiss your butt so they can avoid jail. Looks like some people are trying to, someone is avoiding the karmic too. So there's someone avoiding a karmic. Okay. What was this? This is kind of funny. You didn't pursue people or what other people had. So you haven't been in pursuit of like other people or what other people had. So you haven't been going after like trying to attack people or anything. You sought to know yourself. That was a little note on the back of the card. It's like you sought to know yourself. So that's maybe what people are, or this couple. Maybe there's a couple that's learning this. Maybe there's a grandpa energy that's involved, or maybe you have a grandpa guardian angel. There's something happening with the FTC. Due to the nature of the crimes, all of the above, people's stomachs are turning about whatever this is, day and night. I broke a nail. People's stomachs are turning about this. They have no control over you at this point. So that's probably what's having these people spiral out of control. Your financial freedom is also like very clear. Like if you see it, maybe is what's happening. You're watching the dollars grow or something like that. They are low vibrational, whoever these people are. They failed all of their soul contracts. Maybe this is something that you just came to realize. Like, and now you're realizing like you don't have any time to waste to kind of like move forward. And you maybe even are like really excited about this. You may be like, eat your heart out. Like they, you know, people do what they do. It's not on you, right? Somebody's cussing somebody out. Like when they bring up your name, whenever they say something about you, people are really giving them, you know, some choice words is what I'm hearing. Oh, is funny. I guess maybe you're moving into a new relationship or you just started when it's like people are waiting for y'all to break up, but it's like waiting for Russell and Sierra at this point. Trying anything to go against your relationship looks stupid. Hi from Brazil. Whomever you're with or whomever you're starting this new relationship with, they admire you. They admire you a lot. They admire you for who you are. Like I said, the card here said that you weren't focused on other people. You were focused on knowing yourself. And that was the difference. That's why this person that you're with is with you. So enjoy this moment, because this is one of those transitionary times where it's like things are going to change and it's going to happen rapidly. Okay, so there's a grandmother and a grandfather, because we just had grandpa, didn't we? So I don't know if your grandparents aren't, with you anymore. Perhaps they're in spirit. Also, maybe there's a spirit baby. It says, Mommy and Daddy are so proud of their accomplishments and are always proving to be an inspiration to others. There's this Aquarius energy. Oh, look, Libra, you out here too. That's nice. Yeah, a lot of sun, this raw energy. What a tangled web we weave if at first we don't conceive a bright idea. I cracked myself up. So what a tangled web they wove, because they didn't conceive a bright idea. Like, it was not a bright idea. Whatever somebody did against you, or to stop you from going after what you want, or maybe to like get you messed up at work or whatever. Because that's the card that came out earlier, was the work card, the office. This person will cater to you, this new person in your life. Somebody is trying to be nosy, fishing for your energy. So somebody may be trying to like find out what you're doing when you're doing it. And this is somebody who maybe is realizing that when they throw mud at someone, their hands get dirty. This person may even have a scar on their hand or something, or cut their hand or something like that. Someone's heart skips a beat when they think about you, when they see you. You really are very beautiful to this person. They're excited that you get to relax more, or you may be relaxing more. They don't know what they were thinking, but they know that they shouldn't have thought this. Okay, here we go again with that energy. The initial V could be significant. Your intuition is your best guide. Aw, this person really loves you from the depth of their being. Like, you guys are in a unified love is what I'm hearing. Their kids are all seeing all of this drama. So there's some people over here in this negative energy towards you, and their children are seeing like who they really are, and they can't pretend anymore, because even their own like children are looking at them like, what are you doing? Maybe this is an Aries. Maybe you're an Aries. I don't know. Somebody's gonna get the brakes beat off of them in jail. Dang, this keeps coming out. Like, I only make like one or two of each card. G or T initials. The love Daddy gives Mommy each day makes me grow strong and healthy. They are always expressing their love. So what I'm understanding too is like, if this is not someone like that you had your children, like if you have children and you didn't have them with your new person, they're like children from a previous relationship, that bond is still affecting your children in a positive way. So that's really awesome. I love that for you. Yeah, you guys expressing your love for one another. You're showing your children how to have strong, healthy relationships, with a complete stranger, and that's not a bad thing, because people who live in fear, afraid of strangers, like, and how do you meet new people? Like, anyway, there's some home builders who will be convicted. There's a superintendent, looks like that came up in the collective readings, this hidden deception and illusion. So they were hiding something, maybe with a celebrity or model influencer that's being investigated right now, along with them for these crimes that they committed because of their activity with the others already being implicated. There was a heavy, here we go. Detailed information from a detailed informant. That's what's just happened. Somebody has went ahead and told everything that they needed to clear themselves. What I'm understanding in this instance is somebody opted to squeal so that they could get community service. So if this person is not around on weekends like they used to be, I got a specific download. Like, this person is doing like 10 hours on, like, they can either go and be in a facility is what I'm understanding, or they can go like do community service. And so they're doing both of those, basically a combination. Like, they'll go and they'll sit, and lock up for 10 hours, and then, or they'll go and like do the community service, picking up trash and stuff like that. But that's the person who actually gave this detailed information. because they were in on it. So, but they wanted, he'll feel like somebody was using their work stuff and they didn't want to lose their job. And this is the only way that they could figure it out. Now these people that they were working with are backbiting on this person and it's immediately backfiring. So because this person has actually told the truth, now it has, like, it's relinquished them spiritually. They did what they needed to do. And, you know, on this realm, they did too, by telling the truth. The descriptive words that they use to describe you, i.e. darky or whatever, I don't know, loosey-goosey, whatever they say, you know, who knows what people say, you know, people, weird. This initial G is pretty strong here. Okay, maybe you a G, I don't know. But that's what's being used to support the hate crime convictions. Use your words wisely. Yep, justice is on the way. Couldn't have made that come out. Yep, this is some low-hanging fruit. You're off to this new beginning of harmony. I love this. Yeah. 3 people have already been made aware of their Fed charges too. So doesn't look like you have much to worry about in this scenario. All right, let's put those over there. And then I was pulling a few from this just to see like who this is, if you need any further clarity or, you know, whatever messages want to come out. And this is for Libra, right? Yeah, when the doves cry. So I keep hearing that. When the doves cry. What's that? Something's about to take off for you. Or somebody's about to take off on a swindler. Because I just saw that here. Yeah. Somebody's about to avenge this situation and like beat somebody up. Like I said, somebody about to get the brakes beat off of them. And this person is blocked from even communicating with you. You see that? Anyway, the Space Ranger card came out. Ooh, somebody is standing up for you. Somebody really is about to go kick somebody's ass or got somebody to kick somebody. Somebody is avenging this situation. Stand up, dude. You're my hero. Oh, I love that song. A shoulder to lean on, trustworthy, loyal friend, helper, fair and kind. It's a green flag. Look, it says green flag here. People don't want you to know about this. It says green flag here at the bottom. But then that also came out, like this is the people that don't want you to know about it. This green-eyed monster. They're actually harmless, right? Because they can't do anything. But they can't grasp it yet. They can't grasp like what green flags even are. Whoever this is right here at the bottom. They can't even grasp like how to make themselves a green flag. What's up? Come on. This person may need a hug is what I'm understanding. Yeah. This person may need a hug. They're really paranoid right now, whoever this is. They're paranoid. They know they need to apologize. Maybe they keep confessing to God, like, God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, God. I'm so sorry, God. I feel like this person is having like a lot of emotional turmoil. Oh, I'm not even gonna look at those. We don't want to be bothered with that. Let's see. Let's see if we can find out like what did this person do? Because it was just a lot of apologies, right? It was like, that's all we got out of the first set of cards. And like, people in trouble, they're going to get the brakes beat off of them. Like, beat them up then. But like, can we know what they did? Just so we can be like, yeah, get them in the head. Like, I don't know. There's some clarity. Yeah, this person tried to isolate you, probably from your future, from your dreams, from friends, from family. They just wanted to be, they didn't want to see your value. They didn't want to see that you could, they wanted to, maybe you divorced this person. So maybe when you divorced this person, intuitively, they knew that you were going to like be on the rise. Like I said, like that whole popping out energy of that card back there. This person knew that you were going to make the most of everything and have a successful end. They knew that you put in all the hard work that you needed to and you don't work for pennies. They knew that. Yeah, now they're experiencing all these setbacks because they wanted to do that to you. Maybe when you broke up with them, that's when they really started to like be a red flag. They weren't facing their own stuff, basically, and it came back to bite them. These setbacks is hitting though. Look, that person's holding their head too. So somebody might get hit over the head, maybe with a frying pan, a cast iron skillet, something like that. Just saying. Yeah, this person takes 2 steps forward in life and then sets themselves back. But because they keep taking steps forward in the wrong direction, like they're not ready to enter the next phase. Like they're not ready. They keep doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. I was telling my son that the other day. I was like, that's insanity, right? And ours is simple. It's like I tell him every night to load the dishwasher. I get up in the morning. Guess where the dishes are? They're not in the dishwasher, people. Every day we have this conversation. So imagine my delight when I do go down there and the dishes are actually put away. You know what I mean? But it's like, it's going to come back to bite him later, because then it's making me want to like relinquish, his ability to go out with friends, because he can't, and it's a whole part of this, like understanding there are no specific gender roles when it comes to maintaining a house. Man needs to wash dishes just like a woman does, because if you live by yourself, man, you can hire somebody, but until then, so this person keeps taking steps in the wrong direction. Like that's all they know how to do. And it keeps coming back to bite them. This is one of those people who's like, they just might feel like they need to give up entirely, because they know that like everything that they can't get themselves in the right frame of mind is what I'm hearing. Like somebody is very mentally unstable. What can we know about this? I guess we're about to find out the origin, like where this all started, I guess. They're paranoid because they know you are satisfied, you're comfortable, you ready for whatever comes next, like this good energy, like, yes, I'm ready for all this. Like you're, you're not overly excited, but you're also not like underwhelmed by what's coming next either. So this person basically put on a mask, maybe either with people they were in a profession with, or again, the office card came out early on the floor, but maybe they went around in your profession, maybe they had the same profession as you, maybe they went around and just told people, put on a mask for people like they were a professional. Professional what? What is this? Wow. This person is now afraid because they are the ones that had this idea that they could try to take something from you, that they could gain by doing you wrong, by doing you dirty, by using your name, whatever it is, by using your time, right? Using your resources. If you had someone that they knew that, could help them with something, they would come to you for it, and then you connect them, and then they do you dirty. Like, I don't know, maybe you're running off on people that they owed money to and you kind of vouched for them. Now it's becoming your problem. Ooh, yeah, this person is about to endure a very long curse. And that's because a very long curse has been broken. It got really silent in my house and the wind is blowing and like there's all these things going around, and it's like this is a very clear to whoever this is as well. So yeah, it looks like you're off to your nose. Yep, this is old stuff. This is old stuff. Yep, everything's moving forward really fast for you. I like this. That's old stuff. Those are old memories, history, old experiences. You don't have to worry about that anymore. You're moving forward to love. So, all right, I'm going to go do another one. So catch me in the next later.